Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Voxel Twig, and today we're jumping into another episode of Create Above and Beyond. And today we are going to automate this part of the tree right here to get our electron tubes. And to do that, we need to use a spout with molten iron on this polished rose quartz right here. So let me just pick this up. It seems like it's backing up a little bit here. Don't know why. Something's missing here. Something might not. Oh, I know. This is. There we go. This was backed up. Because we stopped the. I got rid of the hopper because this was going to need to put our spouts down. That's what ended up happening. So this is all kinds of backed up. So now. This should be going again. Perfect. Okay. So, the first step in our process today is we're going to put this right here. Just like that. And then what we're going to do is have a pipe come out like this. Not like that. Can I rotate? Okay, cannot. Okay. Do we have our wood? Here we go. Perfect. Boink, boink, boink. Perfect. And then here, we're actually going to put our seared heater and our seared melter. Boink, boink. Just like that. And really, that's the whole process right there. This we're going to fill with charcoal. This we're going to fill with iron that'll get melted down. And then that we eventually can automate that by pulling from our tree farm and automatically smelting it down into charcoal, which comes into here. It's just a little bit of ways away, and it would take some finagling. And I wanted just to get the next part of the build done now, just so that we can, see it in action here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a hopper and a chest. Hopper. Chest. And on this side, same thing. Hopper, chest. And this is where all of our charcoal is going to go. And this is where our iron ingots are going to go. So now, that should melt that down. And the reason we have it set up this way is because that way we can hook this up directly into our rotational power that we already have. So now, it's working. And boom, electron tube. Just like that. We got that's. I don't know why. Sometimes these things don't pop if you don't. If you've picked up an item before you get to it in the quest chain, it doesn't count as you ever having picked it up. So let's grab this. Okay, that's completed, and then we need that is completed. We gotta get a copper can with copper ingots. All right, let's take care of this real quick. We skipped a step here because it was like, oh no, you have to make a copper can. There we go. And now we've completed all of it. Correct. Congratulations, us. So now, let's just throw all this in the backpack. We don't need any more of it right this second. So now if we look here, this is spitting out our electron tubes. And now we can get our hopper. And we should be able to put this back in here, like this. Theoretically. Something's backed us up here. It might have been this. Yep, that was it. We picked those up by accident. So then this should go. Just want to keep an eye on it. That's mixing. Spit it out. Yeah, and it spit it out before it had a chance to make it. So what we would end up needing to do is we'll take this down here. And what we can do here is a quick little guy here, one of these, some of these, and a brass funnel. Pick this up, pick this up. Put this here, here. Like that. Into a chest. No. And then brass funnel. With a filter on it. That should work. So if we put that there. Or will that need to be one up? I think it needs to be one up. And if that's the case, that actually helps us. Where's all that dirt? Here it is. Troubleshooting. That's half the game here. You can see it in action. Woohoo, lucky. Nope. Don't want that. Okay, maybe not. Boom, boom. There we go. Let's see. How are we gonna figure all this out? All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, so we got it figured out. So now, if I were to put those down there, it'll spout, generate, boom, on its merry way. It just took 2 vertical gearboxes right here to make it all work the way we wanted it to. So now these are all going in here, and we have a steady and solid supply of electron tubes, which means the last thing we have to do is just do a sequenced assembly of them, just like we had over here with this sequence assembly. That's it. And it's really just going to be a matter of pulling them from that chest and doing the sequence assembly. And that will be it. So, let me see what the easiest way would be to make that work. Because I know we want to keep them in the chest. So it might be belt, assembler, assembler, assembler. Because it would end up being like almost identical to this right here, right? So it'd go into a 1, into a 2. Boop. And then boop, down that way. Oh yeah, we can do that. Easy peasy. Actually, we could probably do that right now. Let me go gather all the stuff we'll need and hang out. Be right back. All right, you guys. So I got it set up. It's identical to what we have over there, except the only difference this time is that this will deploy a screwdriver instead of a saw. So if I were to throw these down here, these should all start to round robin their way here. Beautiful. Oh, just throw them all down there. And then the only step left is to get our kinetic mechanisms that are over here. And we'll just take a few steps. I'm not gonna pipe these automatically all the way over here because that would just, it would be ridiculous. There's no, like nice way to do that. So instead what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna take this, take a nice little funnel and a chest. If we go this, whoops, put a chest here. And we put a funnel on the chest. Okay, did not. And listening to what? Oh, did I lose my wrench again? No, here it is. Okay, so if I just. Ho ho! It worked. All right, and then if I just throw all these in here, that should start spitting them out. Apply the electron tubes, screwdriver, precision mechanisms. It's beautiful. And we can check that off. And then we just need a bunch of these with bronze casing. So we'll let that go for a second, and then we will complete that quest. And then we'll be done with Chapter 2. All right, so I just ran over here. We got all of them. Now this is just waiting for more electron tubes. And like I said, this is not a fast process just because we have the spout here. And this is really just going to be the bottleneck is how quickly that works. And this is undoubtedly going to create extras of these, which is fine. We just toss them all back in there. This has got nowhere to go until that mixes, so it's just it'll be fine, right? Should be fine. That's still cooking. That's mixing. It's just waiting on the crystal. So let's go run over here. Like I know our system does have a few bottlenecks, but it's something that we'll take care. We probably take care of later. But for right now, it's not a huge limiting factor just because we're cruising through these ages. So let's put this here. Brass machine. Look at that. Chapter 2 complete. 16 precision mechanisms, some Certus quartz, and some brass ingots. So what we can actually do is we can take these and we can kind of give this a little jump start real quick. So let's do that. Boop. And then that should immediately start this whole process, right? Go, go, go. It's beautiful. Yeah. Everything is working just the way it's supposed to. See, mix, 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 mix. Spit it out. It's perfect. Tree machine's going. This guy's going now. Mix, 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 mix. But yeah, making this the fully charged Certus quartz does take so long that's like our big bottleneck. And you could speed it up with more spouts, keep the same thing going here, and just have multiple spouts. You just need more water, which, I mean, you could easily do. But I don't want to overstress the system. So this is it, because, looking here, we only have one left, but now we have 17. So we got a good number here. It's just going to be waiting for more electron tubes. But that's it, you guys. That is the end of Chapter 2 of Create Above and Beyond. We've done it. Next up, look at that. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta check that off. Now, and check this off. Well, we can't check that off. What else are we missing a check mark on? We've got everything else. Well, Does it really need us to just pick up a piece of sand real quick? I don't know why. Here. Okay. For whatever reason, it did not like that at all. So let's do this again. Looking here. Now, we have everything checked off in chapter 2. Which means chapter 1 is done. Chapter 2 is done. We can go to our overview. And the reason it's not green here is because there is still bonuses that we can do before we go on to chapter 3. So here, access to zinc machines will require for some engineering in another dimension. So for that, we can go into the nether. So if we hit this checkbox, unlock 2A, right? And the next thing is using these different vines to make infernal mechanisms. And these would use the precision mechanisms that we're making now with lava and liquid soul. So that's a whole thing. But that gets us access to zinc machines, which are going to come in super handy. So that's what we're going to tackle next time before we start moving on to chapter 3, because we definitely want 2A, and then we're going to do this zinc machinery step here as well, because we're going to get through all of this. But you guys, that's going to wrap up the episode for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, hit that like button down below. Leave me a comment. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell. Get notified when we upload our new content, which is coming out a few days a week right now. But as always, you guys, I am Voxel Twig, and I will catch you all later.